The Thames Angel first appeared in the city of London 400 years ago. Recent photographic evidence seems to indicate that the famous river is still frequented by the same celestial visitor. How did this heavenly vision appear to the public in the past, and why has it now returned? These are the angel sightings over the River Thames. The Great Fire swept through central London in September of 1666. The British Isles had undergone drought since the previous year, and the wooden buildings, after the long hot summer, were as dry as tinder. The conflagration was ignited by a single commercial oven, which was unattended, inside the bakery of Thomas Farriner on Pudding Lane. Because they were sleeping upstairs, the entire Farriner family was trapped. But they escaped by jumping onto the roof of the building next door. The blaze went on to consume thousands of homes, dozens of parish churches, and St. Paul's Cathedral. Incredibly, the lives of only 6 souls were lost in this disaster. The Cathedral of Saint Paul was rebuilt. Over the next few weeks, when London was clearing the ruins, on the northern side of the Thames, people reported seeing an angel in the air. 6 sightings were documented, one of them by Samuel Pepys, whose famous diaries have been passed down to this day. In the words of Pepys, near a landing place leading from the Thames, the bargeman raised a proper cry at the appearance of a figure above, like a holy apparition. I saw this also, though very soon did it vanish. The Blitz was a series of attacks against England by German bombers during World War II. One of the objectives of the Luftwaffe was to completely eradicate the Royal Air Force. Beginning in September of 1940, the unguided missiles fell like rain on the city of London, every day and night for the first 2 months. Deep shelters provided the most protection against a direct hit. The most important shelters were the city subways. It was not uncommon for the London Underground stations to accommodate 150,000 people, where they would sleep at night. But these stations were evacuated during the day, so as not to interfere with the train schedule. Every morning, rather than refusing to leave, people departed the shelters when they were asked. Although many housewives reportedly fancied their break from keeping house. Some people even told government surveyors that they rather enjoyed the air raids, if they occurred but occasionally, perhaps once a week. An American witness wrote, "These people are brave to the bone and will not quit." At high noon on the 28th day of December, in a sky most blue, the Thames Angel appeared over the northern bank. On the very next day, a Sunday, the same area which had burned 400 years before was subjected to a deluge of explosives from the Hun. However, this time, miraculously, St. Paul's Cathedral remained standing, unharmed. These sightings resumed in 2006. Since that time, there have been dozens of sightings. A 16-year-old student from the London suburb of East Sheen witnessed the first modern appearance of the heavenly visitor from the southern bank of the Thames. She said she felt a sense of spreading calm, comforting and familiar, a tranquil relaxation that lasted hours. She described it as peace of mind. With her cell phone, she also captured the angel's image. England has its own version of America's Got Talent. During the filming for a segment of Talent Search in 2011, show host David Grant is caught on camera, claiming himself to see the angel. This video is on a YouTube channel with less than 200 subscribers. The video itself has 2.3 million views. Some insist the celestial vision represents divine protection of the city, no matter how threatening the tragedy. Those who experience the vision themselves often feel serenity, a deep sense of reassurance, and a comfort that lasts much longer than any normal human emotion.